Good day, my esteemed followers. In today's tutorial, we're going to look at longitude and latitude. We're going to consider distance along the small cycle. So the question is, find distance between two places on the same cycle of latitude. A at point 40 degree west, B at 10 degree west, C at 20 degree east. If A, B, C are on the same cycle of latitude at 60 degree north, find the distance, A, the distance AB, then B, the distance AC. So we have the constants of earth radius to be 6,400 km and the pi is 22/7. So for us to solve this kind of question, number one, we need to identify this position on the earth. So let's draw the circle. And so what we have here, let's take this as our meridian and this line across as the equator. So let's start from here. Let's identify the latitude first. The latitude is 60 degree north. So this is the north pole. So let's take our 60 degree north here. This is the north pole and this is the south pole. So our 60 degree north is here. So we're going to have something that looks like this. 60 degree. So let me label this as equator. Alright. This is the center of the circle in the latitude 60 degree. Now, we have point A to be 40 degree west, longitude 40 degree west. This is point A. Then we also have point B to be 10 degree west. 10 degree west, point B. And the last point is point C, which is 20 degree east. So this is the east part. So this is point C. So from the center here, we are going to have a line that joins this point A. We have another line that joins this point B, and the line that joins this point C. That means from this center, which is O, to this place, to this point B, is given as 10 degree. So that means this angle here is 10 degree. Then from O, from this center to this point A, the angle is given as 40 degree. So if we are going to subtract this 10 from 40 degree, so we have 30 degree left here. We have 30 degree left here. If we take this 10 degree from 40 degree, we are left with 30 degree. And from point C, from this point 0 to this C, we have 20 degree. We have 20 degree. So the next thing now, let me now bring out this region from this circle. Let me bring it out. So we are going to have something that looks like this. We have something that looks like this. Now, the first thing is this line 0. This is the meridian. Let's join it. So this is 0 degree. Then point B, from the center of the circle, we have point B, and the angle in point B between 0 and B is 10 degree. 10 degree. We have another point A, and between B and A, that means from 0 to A is given as 40. So this place will be 30. That means 10 plus 30 will give us 40, which is from this 0 line to this 40, to this A. Then Then from 0 to C, we have 20 degrees. 20 degrees. So this is point C. Okay, so all we have inside this part of the Earth is now represented in this cycle. The first part of the question now says we should find the distance AB. Distance AB. Distance AB is the arc between this region. So we are going to find the distance between A and B. And from the formula of finding center of the circle, we have theta over 360 multiplied by 2 pi r. But because our r, this r, is equals to, we are dealing with the small circle, this line of latitude. So don't forget that our r is equals to big R cos theta. So, and this theta is the angle of the line of latitude, which is 960 degrees. So, therefore, our formula will be theta over 360 times 2 pi big R cos theta. Now, the angle between A and B is 30 degrees. So, our theta here will be 30 divided by 360 multiplied by 2 times 22 over 7 multiplied by our R as been given from the question, which is Earth radius, which is 6,400 rather, 6,400 cos theta here. Our theta here is 60 degrees, which is for the line of latitude. So which is 60 degrees. Alright. If we multiply all of this together, we are going to have this cancel this. We are going to have 3 times 2 times 22. So we have 132 over then 36 times 7. We have 252 multiplied by, cos 60 is 1 over 2. So 6,400 multiplied by 0.5. That will give us 3200. So if we multiply this one and this together, 132 times 3200. It will give us, then divided by 252. We are going to have 1,676.19 kilometers. Since the radius of the Earth is given in kilometers. But most time, when you are solving this kind of question, since we have our radius of Earth in 4 significant figures, in this kind of format, so we are going to approximate our answer in 4 significant figures. So therefore, our answer is supposed to be 1,676 kilometers in respect to the significant figure given as the radius of the Earth. So we have just answered the first part of the question. So the distance between A and B is 1,676 kilometers. Now let's see the distance between A to C. From A to C, what is the distance between line A to C? Alright, so I'll clean this. Distance between A, C. From A to C. Now, in this case, we are still using the same formula as theta over 360 multiplied by 2 pi big R cos theta. And our theta here is going to be, this is 30 degree, from A to B is 30 degree, then from B to this line 0 is 10. So everything together will be 40. Then from this 0 to this C is 20. So we are going to add the whole angle together. So that will give us 40 degree plus 20 degree. So everything will give us 60 degree. So we have 60 over 360 multiplied by 2 times 22 over 7 multiplied by our big R is 6400, then cos 60. Don't forget that this theta is the line of latitude that we are having here. So it's 60 degree, and that will be given from the question. So we said the latitude at 60 degree north. So we have 60 degree here. Now let's solve this together. If we multiply everything together, let this 0 cancel each other. So we have 6 times 2 times 22. Then that will give us 264 divided by 36 times 7. We have 252. Then multiply by 6400 times 0.5. Cos 60 is 0.5. That will give us 3200. So let's multiply this together. Times 264 and divide it. So at this junction, we are going to have 3,352.38 kilometer. So just like what we did earlier, we adjust the kilometer to the distance to 4 significant figure, and we're going to have something like this: 3,352 kilometer. So the distance from A to C is 3,352 kilometer. So this is how far we shall go on today's edition of online tutorial. Please do endeavor to follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, and on TikTok, as well as our YouTube channel. Thank you for being with us, for being there with us, and have a nice day.